Aaron, it's time for my favorite portion of the game show. It is time for the Game of the Day.
Game of the Day.
And as I mentioned at the top of the show, I have created a Bradley Clarke original version of the game that you created, Aaron. So get ready to change your title from A.K.A. creator to A.K.A. player for the next few minutes, because it's time to play A.K.A. A.K.A. And here's how we play this Bradley Clarke version of A.K.A. There's going to be a total of 6 rounds, each of which corresponds with a different decade, starting with the 50s and going up to the 2000s and 2010s. During every round, you'll have a total of 60 seconds to name the titles of up to 10 television game shows that aired sometime during that decade. However, keep in mind, the game show didn't necessarily have to premiere on television in that decade it's featured in. But as long as an incarnation of the show aired sometime during that decade, it is an eligible answer. Of course, to help you guess the titles, I'll give you an A.K.A. clue, which, as you know, is a way the title of the game show could possibly be expressed in different words. So, for example, if the decade was the 70s and I said Circle of Riches, the correct game show title would be Wheel of Fortune. Now, Aaron, you'll score 1 point for every correct answer you give, and by the end of the 6th round, if you can score 25 points or more, you'll be deemed a winner. In addition, you may choose one of the 6 rounds to increase your time by 15 seconds for a round clock total of 75 seconds. The choice must be made before the questioning of that round starts, and just a bit of advice, I suggest you use your extra 15 seconds for a decade that you feel the least confident in. Those are all the rules. Aaron, are you ready to play?
Let's do it.
Then let's play A.K.A. And Aaron, keep in mind you may pass, and if time permits, we'll come back to it. And there's no penalty for a wrong answer, so guess as many times as you want before passing. Remember, 25 points or more are needed to win. Don't forget about your extra 15 seconds that you can use on any one single decade of your choosing. And let's start with round 1, which is all about television game shows that aired in the 1950s.
50s. Oof. I feel like I might want to use my 15 seconds here.
Do you want to?
Well, let's see. Maybe not. I'm trying to think. Because the 50s has all the panel shows. Maybe I'll save it for the 60s, because I feel like I'm good from the 70s forward. Yeah, let's save it. I'll save it for the 60s.
Alrighty, we're going to save it. So round 1, the 1950s. Time will not start until I finish reading the first clue.
Okay.
Defeat the Watch.
Beat the clock.
Correct. Elizabeth for 24 hours.
Queen for a day.
Correct. Gamble your existence.
You Bet Your Life.
Correct. Tell me the song.
Name that tune.
Correct. Teacher, correct and incorrect.
Professor, right and wrong. See, can you repeat the clue?
Teacher, correct and incorrect.
Professor, right and wrong? Oh, boy, I probably not passed this.
Blackjack.
21.
Correct. 2-calorie mint money.
Tic-tac-toe.
Correct. Charade test.
Charade test. Pantomime quiz.
Correct. You have confidential information.
I've got a secret.
Correct. Children judges.
Juvenile jury.
Correct. Going back. Teacher, correct and incorrect.
Oh, boy. Professor...
Time's up.
Oh, what was it?
You were close. Professor Yes and No.
Oh, my gosh. I've never heard of that.
Hosted by Bill Cullen.
Wow.
Professor Yes and No, starring Bill Cullen. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our modern version of the Little Red Schoolhouse. Now, for the next 15 minutes, we're going to play Yes and No, the original game in television where you, the television audience, play our game and win all the prizes.
But you did phenomenally well. 9 correct.
Thank you.
So now we're moving on to the 1960s. You mentioned you might want to use your 15 seconds. Do you want to?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so you're going to have 75 seconds total. These are all game shows that aired sometime during the 1960s, and time once again won't begin until I finish reading the first clue. California boxes.
Hollywood Squares.
Correct. Tape Town.
Video Village.
Correct. Pupil prediction.
Pupil prediction, you said?
Yes.
Pass it.
I can't speak.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I can't speak.
You don't say.
Correct. Nightmare Mansion.
Haunted house? Dream house.
Correct. Tinkle Snyder Pool Stick.
Say that again?
Tinkle Snyder Pool Stick.
PDQ.
Correct. University Dish.
College Bowl.
Correct. Letter thank you.
Letter thank you. Pass it.
Can't find sausages.
Missing links.
Correct. The Show Show.
Your shows program. Pass it.
Pupil prediction.
Pupil prediction. I guess.
Correct, but it was after the buzzer.
Oh.
Just after the buzzer, but it was I guess.
Okay.
Let's go back to the ones you passed on. Letter thank you is number please.
Oh.
And the show is the game.
The game. Okay, got it.
But you got 7 correct.
That's good. So I'm at 16 so far, right?
Which means you are at 16, yes.
All right.
And you only need 25, so good use of the 15 seconds. We're moving on now to 1970s game shows.
All right. I ought to be able to win it here, but it all depends how deep of a cut you go.
Let's reset your clock at 1 minute. And time starts after I read the first clue. Fibber's Bar.
Liars Club.
Correct. Divide minute.
Divide minute. Split second.
Correct. Triangle.
Pyramid.
Correct. Hallmark Jaws.
Hallmark Jaws.
Yes.
Card mouth. Greeting card. Teeth. Pass it.
Blabbermouths.
Tattletales.
Correct. Slide the dollar.
Pass the buck.
Correct. Attentiveness.
Concentration.
Correct. Athletics competition.
Athletic competition. Sports game. Sports quiz. Pass it.
Crack the chase.
Can you repeat that?
Crack the chase.
Pass that.
Limerick and explanation.
Rhyme and reason.
Correct. Going back. Hallmark Jaws.
Hallmark Jaws. Card sharks.
Correct. Right at the buzzer.
Oh, good.
You got 8.
Jaws. I don't know why I didn't think the shark at first. I was thinking a mouth and mandible and teeth.
The ones you missed were athletics competition at Sports Challenge.
Okay.
And crack the chase is break the bank.
Chase the bank. Chase bank. Got it.
So you have 24. You need 1 to win.
Yeah.
But like I did when I played, let's keep going after you score the winning point.
Great.
So
fun. You're good at this. I should hire you for the second edition if we have one.
Well, you know I'm always available. 1980s game shows is the category.
Yeah, this should be my sweet spot. This is what I grew up watching.
Okay, so let's try to get all 10.
Probably jinx myself, but okay, here we go.
60 seconds on the clock. Time starts after I read the first clue. Anatomy dialect.
Body language.
Correct. Sofa spuds.
Couch potatoes.
Correct. An archer's objective.
An archer's objective? Bullseye.
Correct. Only males.
Just men.
Correct. The large wheel.
The big spin.
Correct. Kids frolic.
Kids frolic. Child's play.
Correct. Triple speak.
Triple speak. 3. Say, make me laugh. Pass it.
Aunts and uncles battle.
Family Feud.
Correct. Slap boy.
Can you say that again?
Slap boy.
Slap boy?
Yes.
Hitman.
Correct. Transaction of 100 years.
Tale of the Century.
Correct. Going back. Triple speak.
Oh, man. Say something you don't say.
Time's up. Triple speak. It's the only one you missed.
Triple speak. Oh, okay. Tell me what it was.
Double talk.
Oh, I was literally thinking something that was 3 or something. Double talk. Got it. Okay.
But Aaron, congratulations. With now 33 points, you have won this game of A.K.A.
Yeah, all right.
Would you like to go on to the 90s and beyond?
Of course.
So these are all 1990s game shows.
Okay. Were there 10 1990s game shows?
This was the hardest one to create.
I bet. Yeah, this was kind of the most fallow time, I feel like. All right, let's try.
60 seconds on the clock. And here comes your first A.K.A. clue. Julius's competition.
Caesar's Challenge.
Correct. Atlantic City board game.
Monopoly.
Correct. Money owed.
Debt.
Correct. Spend until you fall.
Shop Till You Drop.
Correct. Money hungry.
Greed.
Correct. Triple truth.
Triple Truth. Double. Pass it.
Beverly Hills Street.
Rodeo Drive.
Correct. Computer mouse sound.
Click.
Correct. The film Know-It-Alls.
Oh, Beat Geeks?
No.
No. The movie experts, the movie geeks, movie film know-it-alls. Movie geniuses?
No.
Pass it.
Doubled in.
Doubled in
Yeah.
to... Oh, boy. I don't know. Pass it.
Time's up.
Oh.
You got 7.
Is there any we didn't get to?
No, you got to them all.
Okay.
The ones you missed were Triple Truth, that's Double Dare.
Oh, okay. Got it.
The film Know-It-Alls, that was the hardest one. The movie Masters.
Ooh, I've never heard of that. When did that air?
It was a movie trivia show that aired on AMC from August 1989 to January 1990, so it just qualified for the 90s game show category, and it was actually the last ever game show hosted by Gene Rayburn. Brad fact!
It's time now for everyone's favorite movie game show, the Movie Masters. Now let's meet the Movie Masters. The toast of both coasts and an Oscar nominee, Miss Peggy Cass.
He's the critic's critic from the New York Post, Mr. Clive Barnes.
She's the classiest woman on television and one of Groucho's favorite leading ladies, Miss Kitty Carlisle.
And now, my very good friend and the best panel moderator in the business, Mr. Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Laurie, for the nice walk-in. And thank you, Kitty Carlisle, for that elegant introduction. All of you do indeed look elegant. Aren't they a lovely bunch of coconuts? Yeah. Okay, welcome to Movie Masters. Let me begin by giving you the rules. Here's how we play. A scene from a classic movie is hidden behind the game board there. Answer a question correctly, and a portion of the scene is revealed. Guess the title of the movie, and you win the game. You also win a grand prize for one lucky home viewer, plus a bonus prize for every correct answer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the last one doubled in, that's singled out.
Ah, got it.
Well, you got 7, which means you have a total of 40. And we've reached the 6th and final round, which will consist of game shows from the 2000s and 2010s.
All right. 21st century.
60 seconds on the clock. And here comes your first A.K.A. clue. Wager on your infant.
Bet on your baby.
Correct. California Play Day.
Play Day. L.A. Hollywood. Oh, Hollywood Showdown? No. Hollywood Game Night.
Correct. Grab everything.
Take it all.
Correct. Cat consumes cat.
Dog eat dog.
Correct. Medieval battle.
Joust? No. A medieval battle. Gauntlet? No, pass it.
Ability of the number of fingers.
Power of 10.
Correct. Sweets smash.
Sweet Smashed? Candy Crush.
Correct. Which person remains upright?
Who's still standing?
Correct. The pursue.
The Chase.
Correct. Explode.
Boom.
Correct. Medieval battle. Time's up. That was the only one you missed, and I actually thought that was a tough one myself.
Okay.
Actually, one of my favorites, Duel.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Well done.
But out of the possible 60, you got 49.
Wow. Cool.
So, Aaron, congratulations once again on winning this Game Show Decades Bradley Clarke original version of A.K.A.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great to be on this side of the ledger.
Well, I hope you enjoyed those clues.
It was great. Yeah, nice job on the writing. As somebody who's written 1,000 of these, I salute you. You have some sense of what my pain was in trying to generate these all. Sure, it wasn't a pain. It was a pleasurable grind.
Oh, yeah, you know me. I love writing all this stuff, and I'll do whatever it takes to make a great game.
Absolutely. You got the right perspective.
And that was the game of the day, A.K.A. A.K.A.